Hey everybody, happy Thursday. Thanks for joining us here on Northern Life today. We're just chock full of exciting changes and good news here at Northern News Now. We talked to Natalie the other week about her joining Ryan on the 4 o'clock. Now Hunter's got a little bit of a new role here at the station too, doing a little streaming work, right?
Yes, we're kind of
So
transitioning
cool.
into a little bit more of the online presence. So we've got this new streaming desk that a lot of us are going to be taking part in, and myself included. So I'm going to stop doing more of the noon show, and I'm going to start doing more of this when it comes to like the middle part of my day. It's super, super cool. So
Love it.
what you can go as long as you want. I'm going to try to shoot for like 10 to 15 minutes a day streaming on here, and you can go more in depth about anything weather related. So I just talked more about corn sweat, which I don't know if you've heard about that term out there, folks, but
I'm interested.
it's very, very cool.
intriguing.
Yeah, and how it like increases our dew point and how it impacts our weather, and so it's a totally extra bonus content that you can go to our website and find on our streaming service as well. So, like I said, in our normal weather on air, we can only go 33 minutes in, you know, with the forecast. But this we can go as long as we want and go as in depth as we want, and really be thorough about what is going on and how it relates to our region here. So it's very interesting stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. When are you going to be doing those?
This is going to be about 11 o'clock every single day. It might change a little bit, but usually right around 11 o'clock every single day here online. And I think we're working also to get it to where it's on demand as well.
Ooh,
so it'll be
very
recorded
cool.
on our website, and you can actually find those videos as well. So
Love that.
yeah.
Next week, corn antiperspirant out there.
Yes,
As a
yes.
follow-up.
Look out,
Does it
everybody.
work with Rachel?
Ooh,
Yeah, the corn
they're on the
antiperspirant.
Zoom.
Yeah.
I'd watch that.
I would.
Well, let's keep things going here. Guys, where should condiments be stored? Should they be stored in your fridge, or should they be stored in your pantry? Well, here's what an expert who spoke with the Today Show believes. Peanut butter should go in the fridge after a few months in the pantry. Butter should go in the fridge unless you're deciding to bake with it. Same with hot sauce. You should have that in the fridge to keep the flavor. Mustard, ketchup, syrup, and mayo are also destined for the fridge. Meanwhile, olive oil and soy sauce can stay in your pantry.
Interesting. Yeah, this is very interesting to me. Mustard and ketchup for me would be in the fridge.
Yep,
For
always.
sure. Yeah, definitely. I've never put peanut butter in the fridge
neither.
though.
Really?
It always stays in the pantry. So
Yep.
is that bad?
It sounds
Are we
like
okay?
if it's more natural peanut butter, that should probably go in the fridge after a little bit. But if
Okay,
it's
sure.
Skippy, it sounds like since that's not exactly the most natural peanut butter possibly, that one's probably good to stay in the pantry.
Interesting. Yeah, I also don't have my olive oil, wait, that
That's
says
fine.
in the
It can stay
pantry.
in the
It could say,
pantry.
okay, well
Right.
that's good.
But
Because-
syrup. I don't put syrup in the fridge. I keep that in the pantry.
Oh,
I don't, Yeah, once
really?
I open that up, it goes right back in the old cupboard.
I would
I've never
assume
had an issue.
that would be along the lines of peanut butter possibly too, where if it's a
Yeah.
syrup that maybe is not most natural, maybe that can be in the pantry.
I don't have many natural things in my pantry. Very unnatural
Same, yeah.
things in my pantry.
can
What
stay
about
in the
my
pantry.
Ruffles chips? Where should those go? Yeah, love
Put 'em in the
those.
fridge.
Also, cool olive oil though sounds pretty tasty.
Yeah,
Like
it could be.
for a cool dish.
Oh.
I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know.
It all gets warm eventually, right? When you use the olive oil, the warm stuff
Oh yeah,
out.
you're right.
Yeah, no, that's true.
That's
exactly.
probably-
It's all one big melting pot of ingredients. Here's what's coming up on today's show. I am back with another installment of our Northern Legacy series with Duluth's Dahlberg Law Office. I believe it's our last one for the time being, so enjoy it here, folks. And we'll also be meeting a Minnesota man who's been gifted a car thanks to the support of his coworkers and his community. A nice, heartwarming story from our buddy Boyd Hubert from down south.
Love it. Oh, that'll be a good one. Always is with Boyd.
Yes.
Let's get now to a story that is sheer madness, you guys. In Chicago, a sheep broke loose from a slaughterhouse, causing quite the commotion. At one point, the sheep was cornered by animal control, and the fuzzy fugitive was put in the back of the van. So while animal control doesn't have space to house livestock of this type, he is now in the backyard of a nonprofit. So that's good. They're now looking for a permanent home for the sheep, hopefully on a farm that has some other sheep for him to hang out with. Yeah. Poor buddy, he was at a slaughterhouse and he got loose.
Quite literally running for his life.
Yeah.
Yes.
Successfully
Yes.
on the lamb.
Makes
as
me
some
want
say.
a hero, though, for some reason.
Oh,
Oh, Hunter, look at how cute he is.
Oh, so adorable.
oh.
Got that fuzzy head.
Good on you. Let's head to northern Wisconsin, where a nonprofit organization is helping war veterans deal with their PTSD. So thanks to the animal wolf dogs. Jeff Young was diagnosed with PTSD after his service in Afghanistan, but since coming to the group called Apex Angels and Warriors, he's seen a big boost in the relationships that he has with his friends and family. You can learn more about their organization online at apexangelsandwarriors.com.
Oh, wolf dog. I'm
Yeah.
gonna need some. What is that? A combination of a wolf and a dog, I would assume, given the name.
Yeah, look like
Scary.
wolves. Yeah.
I mean, some huskies, that walk around my neighborhood. I'm like, that's a pretty big dog. It could be a wolf dog.
One chromosome away from being basically a wild wolf. Yeah. Yep.
Seriously. Ooh, very cute. Very scary. For homeowners out there, you're always urged to call before you dig. And in Wisconsin, there's a new face of that campaign put on by the Public Safety Service, Public Service rather, of Wisconsin. 7-year-old Labradoodle Pearl from Schofield is the new face of the Call Before You Dig campaign. She loves to dig, but isn't exactly a role model for the rest of us. So WPS wants us to remember to call 811 before doing anything like Pearl might. Pearl won a competition against 9 other dogs and even got her own billboard as well. Look
Congrats,
at Pearl.
Dogs everywhere. I love it. Oh.
Yeah, Harry could be the digging face of the dig.
Dig a lot?
He's starting to. He's
Does he
digging
bury
under our
stuff?
fence. No, he's like trying to get out from under our fence because our neighbor likes to give him treats, and so he's trying to get into her yard, I think.
What does he think? He's in a slaughterhouse?
Yeah. Saw that sheep on the news. Turn the channel, Harry.
Just wants to escape. Well, just like Pearl, anything is possible, that is. And for someone like Barbie can do anything, including be a professional women's hockey player. The Professional Women's Hockey League recently shared a new collaboration with Barbie and Tim Hortons. The dolls are $30, can be purchased on the PWHL website, includes all of those wonderful outfit items as well.
Wow, very Canadian doll. Right there. That's cool.
Good on you, Barbie.
Yep.
Well, coming up, a gift for a king at Dairy Queen. Welcome back, everybody. A restaurant chain that's known for its antique-looking interior has been undergoing a modern makeover. Sadly, many of the customers of that chain not welcoming it. Cracker Barrel previously announced it would be updating the interior of its stores, ditching the eclectic, well-worn Southern look in favor of a more modern farmhouse aesthetic. Well, Cracker Barrel has reported an increase in revenue and guest traffic since the remodeling. The general sentiment online is that the redesign lacks character.
Sure.
This is a problem for me and Kayla because this is one of our favorite restaurants. Whenever
Really?
we travel anywhere, we have to stop at Cracker Barrel at least once or twice. The aesthetic is the coolest part of it. It's got random things on the wall that you'd never use in a million years, but very, very cool. And then you got, of course, the gift shop with everything in there too. It's one of our.
they have a gift shop?
A gift shop.
Oh, I didn't know that.
All sorts of stuff, and I think every single Cracker Barrel has different things in their gift shop.
Isn't that kind of
compared
like
to
a TGI Fridays with the stuff randomly on the wall?
Yeah, I
Maybe
think
it's
so.
the Applebee's. I can't remember which.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's, it is kind of sad. I think the generation who enjoys Cracker Barrel most wants to see that. They like the eclectic feel
Hunter?
and the nostalgia.
That's me right
Hunter's
there.
generation.
I
Exactly.
love some nostalgia. Yep, that's what it's all about right
Yeah,
there. Even though it wasn't
seriously.
alive in those times, it still is cool to, take a step back and look at what could be in the early 1900s.
And there was a viral video, social media way back, but there was a guy who went into Cracker Barrel with a photo of himself dressed as like an old farmer and put it on the wall and came back, a while later and it was still there. So
No way.
it fit with that aesthetic, but probably not the future aesthetic. for the
Right. Yeah, this
restaurant.
one seems a little kind of cookie cutter. It looks
Yeah.
just like any kind of a restaurant
Sure.
you might
Yeah.
walk into. So
I guess I'm curious. I'd like to see it before
Sure.
I place judgment, but I'm sure it's not as cool as the old one.
Yeah.
We'll see. Here in Minnesota, there's a fast food worker who had to walk miles in order to get to his 2 full-time jobs.
yeah, and now he's been gifted a set of wheels. Boyd Hubert shares his story.
For most customers, the journey to this Dairy Queen in Roseville is not long.
Ready?
Different story
Hot dog, ready?
for the man behind the counter.
About 3 years.
3 years
All right.
since Rodolfo DePaz legally arrived. The government granted him the status to work. The ethic
Yeah.
he brought.
Me.
Manager
It was me.
Bobby Quevedo remembers the interview. At this table,
I was waiting there for him.
she was expecting a car to pull in.
I saw a man walking down the street. It was him.
All right.
And once Rodolfo started working,
Rainy days,
co-worker Emily Hindersheim
snow days.
would see him walking too.
I remember he would come in when it was negative. He'd instantly go to the fryer and warm up his fingers.
Then Emily learned before walking at 3:30 each afternoon to his job at Dairy Queen, Rodolfo walked at 5:30 each morning to his job at Chipotle.
Always walking.
Walking
Yeah.
to and from his jobs. 4.5 miles a day.
He's working 2 full-time jobs,
Oh, yeah.
and on weekends too.
Yes. 80 hours a week, at least.
But why?
My baby girl,
These are Rodolfo's kids.
my daughter Daniela, my boy Rodolfo. You don't know how I miss them.
Every extra cent
Oh my God.
Rodolfo sends back to El Salvador
My wife, Yesenia.
to make life better for his family.
Better food, better school, better house, everything.
No money left for a car.
Yeah.
But when Emily started inviting Rodolfo to her parents' house for dinner,
One day I just had the idea, I should get my bike.
Emily's dad's bike became Rodolfo's.
Oh, thanks God. Finally, I got wheels, yeah.
What did you ride then?
I didn't.
Mike Hinderscheid did start inviting Rodolfo on family outings and holidays and to his men's Bible study.
Father's Day, he shows up with a Dairy Queen ice cream cake that says Dad on it. He said I'm like a dad to him.
But the one-time walker had another surprise coming.
It's a Buick 2000.
The gift of the century from another Bible study member.
Just said thanks God. You listen to me, my prayers every day.
Rodolfo prays one day his wife and kids can join him here.
He is a very, very hard worker.
Todd Nelson, Director of Operations for the owner of this Dairy Queen,
Let's get you set up here with a good attorney.
is helping Rodolfo bring his family here legally.
Exactly.
Todd was pleased to learn
Hello.
Rodolfo has finally asked for 2 nights a month
Small cookie dough, all right?
off.
That's his Bible study night.
Fitting.
He's a blessing to a lot of people, and in turn, it seems like there's been a lot of people that have been a blessing to him.
Through summer heat and blizzards,
And keep going.
Rodolfo
Keep going.
has learned it's not so much the journey as the people he's meeting along the way.
They are angels for me. Hello.
Hi, that looks really good.
Boyd Hooper, Carol 11 News,
Yeah.
Roseville.
Oh my gosh, I need the address for that Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
I want to go meet Rodolfo and just congratulate him on so much hard work. And he's been to Duluth, it looks like.
Yeah.
We saw the lift bridge in the back. So fantastic. What kind people all around in that story. Amazing.
An amazing hard work and awesome community down there in Roseville, Minnesota. And obviously another great story from Boyd Hooper.
Yeah. Well, Hunter's going to chat with Dahlberg Law when we return.
Northern Legacy on Northern Life is brought to you by Dahlberg Law.
Welcome back, folks. It is time for our last installment of this very interesting and very informative segment that we've been having here. We are at Dahlberg Law Office with Chris Dahlberg. Thank you again. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
A beautiful area that you have here. This is where all the magic happens,
That's right. That's correct.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, and a beautiful view. This is my first time in this office, and you can see the Irvin, you can see Lake Superior.
Yeah, and I'm blessed there, Hunter. I mean, my job is I sit here all day. I get to talk to people.
Yeah.
I get to drink coffee, and I get to look out the window. So it can't be too bad.
No, it doesn't get really much better
Yeah,
than that,
yeah.
honestly. You're in a nice high area here as well, and got to meet a ton of people around here as well. NASCAR Nicole,
Right.
because she loves NASCAR.
She's crazy about it.
She is.
She's obsessed, and it's an addiction.
Yep.
And then she's also into the Duluth Huskies.
Oh, sure.
Duluth Superior Huskies, and so she's got season tickets. So
Okay.
yeah, she's always there.
Right away, she got me a water. She got the coffee.
Yeah.
She got everything going.
We want people to be comfortable because
Yes.
that's the whole idea. We sit for about an hour and we just talk.
Yep, that's fantastic. And so you talk about the low bar. You've joked about this before in previous segments about the low bar it takes to get in here. And you don't have to necessarily have all of your documents in order when you come in here initially.
That's correct. And I talk about the low bar. We've talked about you have to have a warm body
Yes.
temperature. It's kind of a joke.
Yep.
But I try to have a little levity because obviously death is a serious business. But I also bring to the fact that we're not getting out of this alive.
Yep.
So
Seriously.
I mean, this is a short run. And so, it gets to the point to people, then they can realize, okay, we all are in this, we have to do this, and then I just help them.
Since I'm here, I mean, we're in the office, we're going to play the part here. Why don't you walk me through, pretend I'm a client, and just exactly what would happen if I was a client coming in here hoping to plan my estate
Sure.
out?
When the clients come in, it's usually about an hour, and I say with the low bar, I say come in with a warm body temperature. If you own a house or a cabin or something, bring in like the tax statement. That's good to start. But really, then when we get going, there's two questions. There's what do you got and where does it go? Or sometimes we call it the players. And so, you know, because we can't take it with us when we go, as some people think they can, but then we list what are all your assets. Do you have a cabin? Do you have retirement accounts? All this. So often with my parent clients, it's going to be their children. Sometimes I'll have a couple, married couple, many years, they never had children. That's a different situation. Sometimes I have single couples. Sometimes I'll have a widow or widower. They lost somebody. Everybody's situation's different. And then that's what I have to go through with that. And then based on that at the end, there's really two paths you can go. You can either go with a basic will or a trust. And we've joked about it, but I call it a trust governing from the grave. But what I mean is, you are setting the roadmap after your death with some specific plans. And there might be like the family cabin, I want to do it this way or that. With the basic will, it's just kind of like, here you go, kids, it's yours, you figure it out. And always at the end of the hour, I give them a recommendation whether to go with a trust or will, based on if I was sitting in the client's shoes.
It just seems like such an easy process, very laid back, but very informative as well. And I mean, it's just, like you mentioned, everybody needs to start considering this no matter what age. I never thought about this in my life, but just talking with you in these past 6 segments, I've learned so much about what all this means and how important it is.
People come in and they go, oh, I should have brought all my tax statements, or I should have brought all my retirement accounts. I said, don't worry about it. I'm concerned about the ballpark. We'll work about the other stuff later. So it is easy.
Chris, we sure appreciate you hanging out with us these past few segments.
It's been fun.
Yes, it really has been. Amen to that. So.
I think I'm a celebrity just like you now. I mean, people are saying they see you on with Hunter and they say, I love Hunter.
It's official. You're on the team with us now. We'll have you on every time.
Okay.
So, Chris, thank you very much.
You, Mike.
Definitely. We'll be right back after the break.
Welcome back, everybody. You know how we recently talked about the popularity of Labubus? Yes. Well, apparently California police recover all sorts of Labubus. After serving a search warrant, authorities in Chino recovered roughly $30,000 worth of the highly sought-after dolls. Authorities said the toys were stolen from a warehouse over multiple trips and days, with officers saying the goal was to resell the stolen Labubus nationwide. Merchandise now back with its original owner.
Jeez Louise, yeah, those Labubus are surprisingly expensive. Popular toys.
And they're coming to the Mall of America.
No way!
The Pop Mart store,
We'll be first in line for that, of course.
Get my Labubu, get my hands on it.
We'll be right there.
Before we go there today, Ryan, you're going to be gone on a family vacation over the next few days.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. We each year we do kind of a, sadly, I will not be nearly as cool as that dog.
Oh, he's so cute.
Every year we do a family vacation, so we got an Airbnb down near Mankato, Minnesota, which will be a lot of fun. Last year we went to Mille Lacs, so this year should be a good old time exploring what southern Minnesota has to offer.
Very cool.
A little golf, a little time by the beach, by the pool. So I'll take some photos and be sure to come back and share them with you all.
Yeah, can't wait. Well, you have a relaxing time.
Thank you.
We'll be holding down the fort while he's gone.
Hold it down. Well, thanks for joining us. We love you.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Thursday.
Find some time to throw a line, or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.